Now let's go over and see how AI work. What are the different processes involved in AI processing? The first step is understanding the problem, and here we will evaluate whether this is a real AI problem or can this be solved by traditional IT. If it can be solved by traditional IT, there is no need for the AI. But if the use case is listed, what we discussed in the previous module, then it is a AI problem. And here we need to understand what is the final output we want from this all work. So that is understanding the problem. Once we identified the problem, next step is data collection. We need to see what kind of data is required to solve this problem, from where we will get the data. And it could be multiple sources. We need to collect the data, some of the actual processing from our internal company processing, some of them publicly available data, and so forth. That is the data collection. Once we have the raw data collected at one place, next step is data processing. This raw data cannot be directly used in the AI model, so we need to do some kind of processing, including cleaning the data, massaging the data, and various other things, and make a good data set for the AI model. Once we have the process data, next step is selecting a model. Here, we need to see what are the built-in model available in the market if they can solve our purpose. If not, then we need to tweak that model a little bit and make it work. Next, once we selected the model, we need to train the model by the data which we processed or the massage data, and then evaluate whether it is giving us the correct result or not. And this is an iterative process. So for example, if it is not giving us the correct result, we may need to change the model itself. We may need to tweak the model to make it work. So that is the iterative process. Once we have, after the evaluation, if we have the ballpark results correct in the range, then next is model optimization. We need to tweak the configuration parameters of the model. We need to make sure we have enough and new training data so that model gives correct results for the existing data, for the new data. And then once we are satisfied, next step is deployment and continuous learning. With the continuous learning, it should be able to answer based on the past data for any future problems. So that kind of stuff should come under the continuous learning. So on a very high level, these are the steps how AI work, starting from identifying the process, data cleaning, data massaging, model selection, training, evaluation, model optimization, and continuous learning.